Hey guys, my name's Dan. Today I'll be reacting to Yu Hakusho, episode number 71. This is The Tunnel, and it was interesting to find out that Genkai was behind everything that was happening the past couple of episodes with Yusuke and everybody having to use their brains in order to figure things out, which honestly, I can't say I'm all that surprised considering we haven't really seen her since she got resurrected. And of course, she's very smart. She's a very good teacher. And since the Dark Tournament is over, and we've already seen how powerful Yusuke is, how powerful everyone else is, it's about time to see how powerful their brains are. Because if they can't use their brains in battle, then they are likely to come up short. Because sometimes it's not all about just brute strength and just fighting your way out of a situation. It's using your head, it's using your mind to sort of figure out how to get out of that said situation. Whether you need to figure out a pattern, or whether you need to anticipate like when they're coming at you, or the right time to strike, the right place to strike, the right anything to strike. Because if you're just doing punch, 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 kick, kick, and just like mindlessly beating up or trying to beat up your opponent, it's not always going to work. Because sometimes you're going to run into people who are very smart fighters, who know what they're doing. And it doesn't necessarily take a powerful a punch to defeat someone, rather a powerful wit. If you can, eventually you can tire somebody out, and then you can use whatever you need to do to put your opponent down. So hopefully they took a lot from this. I know Kurama did. He outwitted that other guy. Very, very intelligent of him. Finally, we got to see brains on display. We got to see Kurama on display there. And hopefully Yusuke took something from that as well, even though he wasn't really too happy with finding out about Genkai's involvement. But we had to figure she was somewhere, right? She got resurrected. We haven't really seen her since that happened. So her coming in here to teach this lesson isn't really all that surprising when you think about it. But before we get into this, though, I should let you guys know before we get into this is the dub. If you were looking for the sub reaction, I do apologize. I just have a hard time reading the words on the screen. We'll also be able to follow along what's going on behind it. And I also apologize because I won't be able to show you today's episode in full due to copyright. Plus, also be flipping the screen to further avoid those issues. But sometimes YouTube decides to block these reactions, and then I got to edit out the entire episode. All you're seeing is the intro and the outro, because what happens is the copyright system detects something, blocks the video, and the only way that I can make the video live is if I cut out everything from the episode. So if you ever just see the intro and the outro of a video, that is why. So if you want to make sure that you see this episode and my reaction to it in full, along with many other anime reactions that I do on a daily basis, you can, for just $5 a month, just head on over to patreon.com/DDanReactor, or if you want more of a direct link and want to pay less for this particular episode, you can check down in the description. You'll also find this week's reaction schedule, but maybe not in a Yu Hakusho, maybe in other types of anime and want to see my reaction to those. Here's a full list of them that I've already reacted to daily on my Patreon, and without any further ado, let's go.
It is known as the pseudo-space. Tiny portals have been opened in it from time to time.
Yeah, and that's what that other guy is working on, continuing that guy's legacy.
Moshiori City.
What? That close? That's like a Sunday afternoon drive from here.
It seems pretty damn close, then. Yeah, I don't like the looks of any of what I'm seeing right now. Lots of... Oh, especially those things. My God.
The monkey boy, dumb as George Sayatomi?
Sir, that's the first time you've ever used my name.
Shut up!
Yeah, I don't think that was really the time to chime in there, pal.
We're all here, Koenma. Want to tell us about the border tunnel?
Genkai, I forgot I brought you back to life!
How could you forget?
Already advanced into stage 2.
Stage 2? What does that mean? You moved to training pants?
No, it doesn't, but I'm not sure
Training
how
pants.
much of it I can reveal.
Energy thickens in the human world, allowing demon parasites to thrive.
Yeah, we're seeing that already.
As the size of the breach increases,
We move to stage 2. Spawn at will. They aren't smart or strong, but they are excessively violent.
And against any untrained human, they are very lethal.
But here's a nifty frame of reference. All the demons in the upper level B class are the same strength as Toguro.
Same strength as frickin' Toguro! Oh. Well, I mean, it took a lot for him just to take him down from Yusuke, but how the hell is everyone else supposed to deal with this?
To its territory that Spirit World has absolutely no control of.
Well, I never knew that.
Think of the demon world as a giant underground building, gradually over the centuries. We cannot awake the anger of the A-class and S-class or Super A-class demons who live at the bottom.
Yeah, that would make sense, because if that happens, like you said, there would be a whole bunch of chaos and apocalypse, Armageddon, you name it, it would happen.
And stop the A and S-class demons above all else. Even our resources are limited. The only way to make a barrier large enough was to spread the energy into a net.
Yeah, it would be literal Armageddon.
Okay. Now I'm worried. What's wrong, guys?
You don't want to know, but you will. Is that our mastermind right now? Is that the guy trying to carry things on? And what the hell is that?
Brother crazy. Just look at what they made him do to me. Mr. Sensui, you must avenge us.
Sensui? That's the dude's name? Alright, so at least we have a name to the face. That's the younger Toguro, or the older Toguro brother, and I'm guessing that's some sort of rehabilitation thing to get him back to full strength, and that's not going to be good either, because he wasn't too easy to take out. His brother had to be the one to take him out, if I remember correctly.
Now, the judgment of all humans has begun.
Alright, I don't like the sound of any of that. Yeah, he's apparently gonna need a help with his brain is going to be a huge one.
It was a stirring introduction.
I wasn't playing along. I tried my hardest to defeat you. For once, I wanted to see you lose.
Not a body or ghost to protect it. In one full day, it would break apart.
Oh my.
And yet, your curious mind could not help but pose the question.
I was at the beginning of stage 2, right? So that means that it was just days after I fought Toguro when this whole tunnel business got started.
So that's very interesting, because now it seems like they have to work with them as well, and quite possibly discover others who they're going to have to work with, because the more humans they have on their side with these powers, the better off they will be taking on these other demons that snuck through that net.
Even Toguro gave me more warning than that, and there was only one of him.
Sounds like you got a lot of work to do.
There's gotta be something we could do. You guys know the city, right? So then take me to that hole.
Yeah, seriously, did you not learn anything from what she just taught you in the past couple episodes? You can't just go running into it and start throwing fists. You gotta use your head, man.
And 3 questions to answer. How many fighters in their group? Who is their leader? And what's the true nature of their powers?
Hence, using your brain, figuring all that out so you can have a plan before you just go running in, throwing fists, and likely end up getting killed for it.
Fought Yusuke? You only had an upper D class ranking, but in less than a year, you've jumped up nearly 2 full classes.
That's impressive.
An astounding feat, to be sure.
Well, that's a huge
Well,
loss.
I'm not gonna shed any tears, Hiei. In fact, I'm happy you're gone.
I'm not.
He's the same selfish punk he was from the start.
Yes, we've already been given our powers. The way I see it, we can either help out the humans or the demons, and to tell you the truth, I prefer my own kind.
That's
Same
good.
goes for me.
We're all sleeping in this freaky house, but I didn't bring my special pillow.
Yeah, you also don't have any pajamas or anything like that with you either, so you're just gonna have to work with it.
I can't break it. We need someone else, Mr. Sensui, someone with talent like my own.
A stronger demon?
Judgment on anyone who's in our way.
Well, I don't like the sound of any of that. I guess he wants you to follow him?
Wanna play follow the fudge ball?
You might
If
as
it's
well.
anything like usual, he should take us right to Yusuke and my bro.
Alright, and it looks like his plan is in full effect. You just gotta find somebody to cut through that barrier, and once that happens, all hell's going to break loose. But they do have 3 weeks if that timetable still remains that way. If, you know, what they're trying to do with cutting cutting that gate is still going to happen. Hopefully the 3 weeks is still going to stay the same. They're gonna need to figure out how to take this thing down. They're gonna need to figure out who it is, where it is, how to stop it, because as we saw and as I've been saying, it's going to be literal Armageddon if everybody gets in there. These Class A demons and these higher whatever class demons get in there, they're gonna wreck everything. They're gonna wreck everything, everybody. Doesn't matter who or what they go up against. They're basically gonna destroy the world, make it inhabitable, and it's just going to be demons wandering everywhere. Nobody wants that. I certainly don't want that. And I know Yusuke and his friends definitely do not want that. But that will do it for me here, and I will see you guys next time.